Hey Steve, you had expressed some surprise earlier in the series when Nene got out there, and now that they're using Iman, what did you think about him being in the series? What is he bringing in from your perspective?
He's a big, strong, physical guy. He gets offensive rebounds, puts a lot of pressure on you around the rim. He's had a good impact on the series.
Hi, Coach. What are the most important ways to try to limit Eric from going off again?
One of the ways he's really hurt us is made or missed in transition. He's getting to the rim, and you got to try to limit those easy ones. It's really bothersome when it comes after a make, so we've got to be more vigilant with our transition defense and be ready for his early attacks.
Steve, how have you seen Mike evolve as a coach just in the last few years, and then since you've known him and dealt with him?
Well, he's always had a great feel for offensive basketball, for floor spacing. I think he really revolutionized the game, with those Phoenix teams. And then I think where he's I don't know if I would say evolved, but where he's adapted is just to the personnel, he's had. I mean, Phoenix, it was all about ball movement, and here it's more about creating space for isolations for James and Chris and Gordon. So he understands his personnel, and he puts those guys in a great position to succeed. So Mike's a great coach.
Steve, I assume you fixed Steph's shot by now?
Yeah, we worked on it earlier.
There now.
WD-40.
Yeah.
Adam Silver made some comments about the length of the season. I was curious if you were in charge, what would be the ideal number of games in the season, and what's the likelihood of ever being reduced?
I think 75 has a nice ring to it. It feels like we play 7 or 8 games a year where our guys are just wiped out. I think it's symmetrical too. I think if you you play the other conference 30 times, right? That leaves 45. So you can play everybody 3 times in your own conference. I guess not quite. I did the math wrong. But I think you could work it out so that you play your own teams in your own division 4 times and everybody else 3. I think it might work out. But that seems about right. There's not going to be a drastic cut, obviously, because of revenue. But if there were a way to get to 75, I'd be a big proponent. And I understand that would mean, less revenue. Salaries would come down a little bit. But I think the quality of play would be better, and the players would be more rested, and maybe fewer injuries. I don't know.
And likelihood of?
I have no idea. You asked me, so I gave you my response.
Coach, do you feel like people a little bit overreact about Stephen's performance at Game 3?
Overreact? Really? Nobody does that. The series was over when it was 2-0. Remember that? A lot of geniuses were out there saying it was over after we won 2 close home games. So everybody overreacts to everything. That's the way it is these days. So we don't pay much attention to that.
Anything else?
Thank you.
Appreciate that.